What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to be playing the new Queen and the Sea DLC for Dead Cells. I'm hoping that I will be good enough to actually see the content. It's been a few weeks since I've played. We were doing challenge runs with no weapons and no skills, trying to beat the base game, or I'd say the game that up into the second DLC, the Fatal Falls DLC. But now we're going to be playing through just a standard playthrough and see exactly how far we can get in the Queen of the Sea DLC and try to get the alternate ending. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's see, I am going to continue a normal mode, I do believe. So let's do that. Let's do a normal mode. My beard is crazy today, good gosh. What is happening? Alright, here goes. This is going to be fun. Just you wait and see. Ooh, we can't continue this run, though. I was in the middle of this run. I did copy over the save file, too, so let me fix that real quick. We're going to just restart, and I hope that we're not going to have a custom type run. I want to be able to hopefully see any new weapons and any new items they get. I think there's one additional boss fight, 2 new biomes, and I think that's it for the most part. Possibly a new pet, I think, too, but they said something like it might not be a friend. Alright, let's go down and change our costume. Oh, what? That's new. A little tentacle friend? Let's inspect. Dear prisoner, tired of killing the same monsters over and over? Bored by the landscapes of this small island? Well, I definitely am. I think we can help each other. Meet me in the sewers, where I'm restocking for food. Okay, very good. So we're going to go to the sewers. That's definitely new content. Something that I am not quite familiar with, so that's good. Who are we going to be? Are we going to go red and black or what? I think we will. Looks fantastic, by the way. Red and black. That's what we've been doing for all of our builds. I don't think I have any limitations on this, so let's see. I hope that's the giant killer. Ugh, it's a broadsword. Yuck. That's fine. I kind of picked it already. Ugh. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of what we have. That's okay, though. No worries. I do have a shield, though. Alright. Time to shake the rust off. Get these parries. See if I can possibly hit the enemy right in front of me with this giant sword. We don't need the meat just yet. Funny thing is I still don't know how to use the backpack, okay? Sue me. We will be going to the sewers, so that means we're going to have to use or go to the area that's only accessible via the vine rune. Let's see, but I also want to try and get as many bonuses as possible. I'm going to try to not necessarily do this as quickly as possible, but to do this as thoroughly as possible, because I want to make sure I have the highest chance of beating whatever boss is at the end, which I'm assuming is the queen. And by the way, did I predict that, or did I predict that in the lore? I was so pleased with that. That revelation that the boss is at the top of the tower. I was like, are you kidding me? The top of the light tower. That is exactly what I had predicted in my lore video. So it is super exciting to be right and have those theories correct, because that's such a good feeling. Especially in a game that I've been covering lore on for quite some time. I had definitely taken a hiatus, but I've covered just about every boss and every character except for a very small handful. You get the nail here, but I don't know. I want that because it can only do criticals if you do a downward attack. So pogoing off of an enemy would be quite difficult to do, especially if I don't know what I'm going to be facing off with. So I don't want to run the risk of using a weapon that I'm not very familiar with. Let's see. Nah. Not feeling this either. That's fine. We're going to have to upgrade my weapons and change them out, though, in a later biome for sure. I'm not very comfortable with this loadout. I don't like it. I like a sword and a shield. That's fine. But the broadsword's just not one of my my favorite weapons. As you can tell, I'm not familiar with the range or the moveset. I'm actually quite slow. It's a lot slower than I thought, so no worries. We're going to do just fine, though. Aren't we? We got our 30 enemies without taking damage, which is perfect. That means we will get the bonus. He's going to drop a scroll of power because he had a little star icon above him. I'm not going to even pretend that I'm good with bows. That was something I did very early on, and I'm not going to do it right now. We need to go to the sewers, so this is definitely not the path to take. We'll teleport down here, and if you see my character do anything wonky, or if you see the camera going crazy, that is simply because my Joy-Con hates me. I play pretty hard, and I do a lot of challenge type runs and things like that, so I can tell that it's wearing on my Joy-Cons, and they are not liking it at all. We're going to teleport up here and see exactly where this leads to. We'll just go and check out the items. At this point, I am searching for items. I typically don't care to do that. This is the area that the morass or whatever. We're not going to go there necessarily. Well, that was it. We got this 2 scrolls of power. Obviously, we didn't complete it in the 2-minute time frame, but that's not a really big concern of mine. We did get the bonus for defeating 30 enemies without taking damage, so that's good enough for me. This is going to be the toxic sewers. Now, that note did say that we need to go to the toxic sewers. Or he didn't say toxic sewers, but he did say the sewers. So that possibly means that we're going to have to face off with the Unchained. No, the Unchained. Oh my gosh, what game am I thinking of? Conjunctivius. Please give me a good necklace or an awesome green weapon. Oh, you guys hate me today. No. I don't want any of this. That's not good. So they're telling me pretty much I have to use the broadsword. I don't know the broadsword that well. Ooh, what am I supposed to unlock? The Flawless Concierge. That's right. This is a separate save file, so. Alright, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I say... just to be on the safe side. If I die, we get an extra chance. I didn't take any damage, so we should be fine. Toxic sewers are a bit of a pain, but I do have a shield, so I should be fine. I'm going to search through and see exactly what we need to do. He said that he would be stocking up in the sewers, so I'm assuming there's just going to be a lore room with him in it. And yeah, let's see how that works out. Ouch. Okay. There you go. Go down here, take care of these guys. I was not prepared mentally for rats. Completely forgot about that. I have a really yucky phobia of mice and rats and even digital ones. Good gosh, those are disgusting. I was not ready for that. Okay. Gotta shake it off. They're everywhere and their tails are disgusting. I haven't been to the sewers in a while. Go die, please. Yeah, that threw me off. Yeah, not comfortable with that. Gross. Okay, we need to get the 30. It might be 60 in this one, actually. We need to get a bunch of kills. Good gosh. That is so gross. Okay. Not even sure how to use these other booms. What the heck was that? Vampirism? What the hell is that supposed to do? That's terrible. Not gonna use that again. I pretty much like sacrificed my health. I don't know if it does like for a damage increase or what, but that was terrible. Mice again. I can't believe that worked that way. I'm going to heal. That was ridiculous. What we'll just keep making our way up here. I do need to search every nook and cranny. Once we unlock the Explorer's Instinct, we'll be able to really easily navigate this area, and we'll find any lore room that's sticking out. Let's go search in here. There shouldn't be anything. This should actually just be like some food. I'll take it. Alright. Small tunnel. Yep, this is just a standard lore area. We've seen these plenty of times. Gross, gross, gross. I wish those egg bombs would destroy the rat too. This rat is ridiculously hard. Okay, gross. There's even more. Oh, here it goes. Oh, that's great. Oh, they have bumps on them. Oh, God. See, that's throwing me off. Freaking mice, man. Oh, God. Okay. I forgot all about the mice in this stupid game. Love this game, but damn. The toxic sewers. I was not ready for mice. Invisibility, I see. Really? Landed in the acid, of course. Alright, we're going to keep going down. We're just going to keep searching around. I do believe that this path would be for the ancient sewers. Yep, whenever you have that rune. So we're going to go back a little bit. Backtrack just a bit. Head down here and see if we can hopefully make our way out. And see as few mice as possible. Because I am about freaking out right now. Totally freaking out. Alright, we're going to jump up here. There is something of a merchant over here possibly, or an item. Yeah, there you go. The merchants are maroon, that's right. I would much rather have that than whatever this is. Destroy! Let's see, what does this do? Launches a storm of knives around you. Okay. Then let's switch that around then. Might actually be able to use one of my items for once. Oh, did I not see what was over there? Dang it. I didn't see if there was a wall or not. Okay. Of course there was. Alright, so now up this next level is the merchant. This is what I saw. Hayabusa boots and light speed. Neither. Neither, please. We'll go with survival, of course. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll be hyper aggressive. We'll be hyper aggressive. Yeah, we got this. That's my playstyle anyways. Aggressive! It's got some crazy reach to it as well, which is always good. Go up here. This looks kind of new. No, it's just an item. I don't want that weapon. It is from the Fatal Falls DLC, I believe, but it is a brutality-based weapon. We're going for survival right now. This because I'm the most comfortable and familiar with it. That is the only reason why. We will end up at some point using the brutality upgrade. You know, that's going to be fine. We will need that. But right now, all we're going to do is every opportunity we get, we're going to go survival. I want to have the maximum damage possible. The only thing is it isn't fun fighting Conjunctivius with this weapon. It doesn't have much. It has good range, but not when your enemy is floating around. Ooh, and it freezes enemies? Yes, please. Joy-Con, don't do that to me. I was crouching, and I was not actually crouching. It does that sometimes. Gets a little finicky. We got our 30 enemies. I think we're gonna need 60 in this level anyways, but that's okay. We slowed down the enemies. We got lucky with that hit there. Oh, I didn't get lucky with that. We're not gonna get 60. That's fine. Let's go break everything down. I spent some gold, so I want to recover some of it. The Spartan sandals are not the best. Hayabusa boots are much better. I actually do like the Hayabusa boots. I don't know where this takes us. Possibly I think it's like the cursed area or whatever. corrupted prison. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go there. It's incentivizing us to go there because we haven't been in that area often. It's actually a pretty cool area. I like it a lot. Let's go explore. We're going to explore everything. We need to explore all the nooks and crannies. The heck? Twin daggers. Very cool. That was a weird placement for the vine. And I don't think I activated it. It kind of did that by itself. All on its own. Go. Those mice are just I can't wait to get out of here. More. Alright, now we can do brutality. Increase our HP. Get that huge buff to it, which is great. Gonna drop down. Nope. Okay. Didn't want to get hit with that again. Those explosives are quite damaging. They inflict a ton of damage. Oh, this is new. Hello. I heard tales about a dubious yet capable being roaming around the island. I guess you're the one. He's like, yeah. Well, no matter what or who you are, you're stuck in here too, right? I may have an idea to get us out, but I need your help. While I was roaming around the island, looking for a ship decent enough to go across the sea, I discovered an old extinguished lighthouse at the extreme north of the island. It's probably not much, but at least that's our best chance. I will be waiting for you near the castle to bring you as close as I can. Unfortunately, the abominations hanging around mean I can't go very close. Near the castle. Oh, one last thing. Mikhail, one of the old keepers, used to live in the Stilt village. Maybe you should pay a visit to his house? Okay, so we need to go to Stilt village. I'm not sure how to get through to Stilt village unless we go to the ramparts. So we need to find the proper exit. And then he said he'd be waiting at the castle, so. That was awesome. New content. Okay. So cool. Very cool indeed. The ramparts, haha, we just talked about that. Okay, so let's look at the map, make sure there weren't any additional scrolls of power that we missed or anything like that. No starred enemies, so nothing of the sort. So let's get out of here. We got the exit to the ramparts. This is great. Fantastic, I'd say. This is awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is from here, this is a path that's very familiar to me. So we'll go to the ramparts and we'll be able to make our way through pretty easily. I usually go to the Promenade of the Condemned, just go the real basic route. We're going to change it up a little. Okay. We do have that freeze mutation on here, so we should deal some additional damage. Right now it only has 100 plus damage, which is nothing, but in the big scheme of things, if we continue increasing our survival stat, we're going to be dealing lots and lots of damage later in the game. So we're going to go through the ramparts, we're going to pick up all of the scrolls and scrolls of power and scroll fragments that are available, and then we'll make it to the Stilt village after the Black Bridge. So after this area, we'll be facing off with the boss. The first boss. This is great. It seems very doable. Especially at this difficulty. Because I'm a coward. No boss stem cells for me. Not today. I'll do the challengey stuff later. There's nothing here. That's cool. I love those areas. Those are always fun. The trick to this weapon is alternating between X and Y strikes. Let's add some survivability. Why not? We want to proc our... Oh, gosh. Explorer's Instinct as quickly as possible. And we will. The hell? It's a very strange layout. Yes, I actually will do that, good sir. Hold on. We're going to grab this power scroll first, and we're going to go with whatever gives us the biggest boost. Let's see. We'll go here. Why not? And then we're going to activate this, and we'll get an additional power scroll. This is great. This is going to give us an excellent boost to damage and possibly even a better necklace. Alright, scroll of power. We're going to go with survival, of course. And then what do you got for me? 2 extra jumps, downward attacks burn the ground. They're pretty comparable, to be honest. That's fine. We'll just do that. We'll get our survival buff a little bit later on if we need to. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm getting destroyed by these things. Okay. That's the camera. That's the Joy-Con going crazy. If you ever see it go up like that. That's what that is. Nice. We're going to survive, but damn. Not without getting poked around a little bit. We're going to heal. And then, is there anything else down here of importance? A box. Just kidding. A treasure chest. Alright. Now I should be able to use my items. Because I'm actually familiar with these. That vampirism almost killed me. These guys die in one hit, and we're going to be doing critical damage like all the time, which is great. No quick way up, that's fine. That was a strange area, again, very weird. Sometimes these procedurally generated games do some wonky stuff, like that room, for example, that leads to nowhere. That's okay, though. That is the nature of these games. Come down here, fix my glasses. Crowbar, that's from Half-Life. Joy-Con's going nuts, I'm telling you. It's going crazy. Alright, so we'll kill this guy. Why are you crouching? Jumping? Wait, what? Jumping on an enemy stuns it? What? That's a thing? That is really cool. I've never got that in my life. A merchant. This will be an area to another, I guess a pathway to another area that we're not going to go to just yet. I am loving this jump thing. That's so cool. Nice. Everybody just explodes. I love my loadout now. From starting off with the broadsword and a shield. I love the shield, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't sold on the product. Scroll of Power. Let's go with Survival. I love that. I jump on enemies all the time. It's like what I do. Man, if I could get that on my no weapons, no skills playthrough challenge run, whoo, we'd be good. Really good. So we're just cruising around here, trying not to die. There you go. That's how we do it. Really, bro? Brosif? Okay. This area is going to keep going down. I'm fairly certain this is where we will find the pathway to the Black Bridge, which is where we need to go. But I'm hoping we proc the Explorer's instinct so we can figure out if there's any scrolls we're missing or we didn't pick up on the way. Oh, he got me. He got his shot off either way. What a jerk. Gotcha. Alright, so far so good. I do believe this is going to be the path. We don't need elevators. Come on. I need the Explorer's Instinct to proc. We're going to go up here. There's a scroll we missed. Gotcha. Jerk. We'll increase our survival, of course. Do more and more damage. And see if that's enough. I guess not. Okay, I see where we need to go. Are those passageways? Let's try this over here. I don't think they are. Can't imagine I missed that, but maybe I did. No, that's just death. Insta death. I'm just kidding. What? You will die eventually. I'll use every single button I have. So, like, when's this thing gonna proc? Just trying to get as much space as possible. Wow. We've pretty much covered everything anyways, though, so let me just double check here. I'm fine with what I have. We're going to go to the Black Bridge, defeat the boss, and then we will head over to the Stilt Village. That's where another NPC is. I think he's another fisherman, or he said another one of the keepers, whatever that means. So he said he's in a house. A lot of the houses are really just unmarked rooms. You typically have rooms that either have a key symbol above them or a coin or something like that, so you would see exactly what is going to be inside. I imagine these are going to be unmarked if they're lore rooms anyways. Alright, I know we got some choices to make here. Vengeance is always really good, one of my favorites actually, but we have been going pretty hardcore. Melee kills reduce your damage take for 35% for 5 seconds. I'm not doing any parry, so. Well, we'll go with Vengeance. We'll refill our flask. We're going to go defeat the boss. So funny because I feel like I go so much faster in the runs where I don't even have any weapons or skills. I'm at 15 minutes right now. 15 minutes on my no weapons, no skills stream. I'd already almost be at High Peak Castle. Like, no joke. I'd be right past the Timekeeper, and I don't know how that's possible, but it is. It's been done before. Just eating this guy alive here. Boom! Look at these hits. How to use your iframes. He should, yeah, I was gonna say, he should roll at me sometime. One day. We got a no damage on this guy? Look at us go. The Ferryman's Lantern. Of course he gives me brutality stuff. Because he's a jerk. Let's go to the Stilt Village. To the Stilt Village we go. Oh, man. Gotta get comfortable here. Gotta get situated. Alright. Whoa. Causes you to float in the... Oh, no, I don't like that. That is cool. But, yeah. Not that comfortable with it, so don't want to risk it. Oh. There. You happy now? Where are we going? Stilt Village, right? I love Stilt Village. I was terrified of it in my first casual playthroughs of it. This was an area at the higher boss stem cells where I was like, okay, I've made it here. Now what? But then I really got very comfortable with it, so I do like this area quite a bit. I was able to learn how to parry those damn pirate looking dudes. A gnat. Get away, gnat. Tickling my nose. There you go. Those are jerks. Good gosh. We got a shield. We're not going to use it, though, because we're going a no shield run right now. I'm going pure damage. So here's the first key. Great. I love the new update. They take these stones, warp you right outside the door. Love that. Such a great addition. No, that was bad. Bad timing. Bad timing. Let's pick up a scroll when you start doing some damage. More damage. More damage. You're not dead? This shouldn't be anything, but I am going to check it out just because I normally don't go inside of these rooms. Yeah, we don't need any of this. None of it. Can just heal. What is all this, though? Research notebook. The treatment administered to the latest volunteers seem to be producing results. They are still coughing, but they are vomiting much less. Or less blood, in any case. Am I on the right track? No. This stain here, is that more of a urine or bile color? Probably a mixture of the two. Ugh. Concentrated essence of buplurum. 8 times a day. More if the subject vomits. Resuscitate if necessary. Note any signs of improvement in the register. Buplurum, huh? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've read that lore before. Okay, let's get out of here and not die. Alright, so far so good. Nice. Let's see. We'll go here for now. Dude. Getting destroyed. Let's go to the treasure room just in case, because again, I'm not familiar with these rooms. I typically just go straight for the good stuff, which are the keys. My most recent playthroughs have been attempts at me doing a no weapons, no skills challenge run, trying to recreate the glory days, relive those glory days where I was able to do it my first try on my main channel. But ever since I created my streaming channel, I've been trying to do some of these challenge runs on that channel, and it's proven quite difficult actually in a number of cases. Ooh, giant killer is so good. It deals so much damage too. But we can get upgraded bombs. Wow, these actually aren't any better at all. Fair enough. Explorer's Instinct will proc before long. I never really go in this. There is a passageway. Oh gosh, what is that? That was crazy. Something about a shrimp? What was that? Oh, my little buddy. What do you do? I am going to pick this up. Even though it has a really cool item. What the heck just happened? Okay, so a leg hugger. 264 DPS. Oh, not much. Okay. Summon a leg hugger that attacks your enemies, inflicting critical hits on bleeding targets. Ooh, I don't have bleed. Reactivate to make it attack in a circle around itself, making enemies hit bleed. Okay. The creature feeds by attacking your enemies once it evolves into... Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Let's try it out. And we got the crowned key. Let's start examining some lore, shall we? A very dead Mikhail. Of course. Poor guy. Lost his job, died, became home to a small parasite. Yes. Sorry, Mikhail. A small planner. It goes from various lighthouse-related tasks each day to a succession of weeks filled with the word nothing. Looks like Mikhail's life was really boring in the end. It's been a week now that the lighthouse has been extinguished. We, the guardians of the tower, have been required to move to the village. All that because some saw a weird scallop on the beach. Let me tell you, I've been a keeper for my whole life. It's not a scallop that can frighten me. Ooh. Happens to be that little scallop killed you, bruh. These eggs have definitely not been laid by a chicken. No. They seem to be trembling from time to time. Charming. Well, that's just yuck. That's awesome. We experienced the new lore now, so that's freaking awesome. Love it. Love it. Alright. There's a second key right there. Perfect. Try a little guy out. Whoa, little guy. Are you bleeding? Yeah, eat him. Eat him alive. He's so cute. Can you eat already, little guy? Eat him. I don't know how he works yet. Still trying to learn how to tame him. Very much like that sword that we passed up. The Serenade or whatever it's called. We'll let our little guy eat as much as possible though. Let him evolve. Yeah. Do your thing. Let's look at our map and see. Oh, we missed a few scrolls there. That's fine. We'll teleport back to this area. We'll go pick up the scroll. Where could it be? Up above. So, alright, we're going to go up here. There it is. I see it. Increase our survival. I want you to do stuff. Kill stuff, little guy. I wasn't crouching there. That was my good old Joy-Con. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if I like his little attack. He's cute. Super cute. I don't know how to use him yet, though. Not to the fullest. Come on, little guy. I like how it's a leg hugger instead of a face hugger. Like, that's hilarious to me. These guys are jokesters. Absolute jokesters. We've been streaming for about 40 minutes and we got to the clock tower. We should be well on our way here. After the clock tower, we'll be able to choose between High Peak Castle, the distillery, or apparently the new content. So we shall see. And those areas, the 2 new biomes, are going to be completely new to me, so I'll be very unfamiliar with the content. So the first few hours in this tower can cause nausea, with everything contracting and dilating at the same time. Timekeeper was very interesting. I did lore on her as well. If you guys are interested in any of the story aspects of Dead Cells, I have plenty of lore on my channel, my main channel on YouTube. This whole streaming thing is kind of the latest project of mine, but I've been doing lore for a while now, and Dead Cells is definitely one of the games I have been focused on for a period of time. So if you go to the About page, or my Twitch page, and you go to the About Me, you'll see all the different links for those channels. And that channel is definitely one that has a lot of fun content I'd love for you guys to check out if you're interested in Dead Cells lore and lore from other Metroidvanias and just all kinds of other games. So definitely check it out. This whole content creation thing's a full-time thing for me now, so it is of utmost importance that I perform well on it so I can make my dream come true. So you guys are helping me with every time you guys watch, so I appreciate that. Alright, let's get up here. Boom. Boom. I love the slowdown. Absolutely love that. I'm going to go in here. I just want to make sure there isn't anything that might be different. They didn't mention anything about the tower, so I don't think there'll be anything. The bodies immersed in the latest solution are changing less quickly. No, we've seen this before. I must extract the essence of the solution and apply it to the other volunteers. Yeah, that's just more of the alchemist's crazy works. Why aren't you doing your attack? I want to feed this guy, but I also don't want to get hit. I'm a terrible owner. Yeah, get him, get him, get him. Nice. Good job, little guy. We are just racking up the scrolls here. Didn't want to risk that jump. I can usually make it without getting stabbed, but I'm not feeling that today. I'm not feeling that jump. Is this one better? What? Why would that be so bad? 200. Oh, ice grenade. Okay. I was like, the heck? I thought it was a bomb. The same grenade I had. I was like, that's terrible. Breaking all this down. This is probably where we need a key for the clockmaker. Oh, this is where we get the key. Very nice. We got the clockmaker's key. Excellent. Now we can go back down and explore these side routes. We're going to go to the left first, and we'll explore this tower. I was it to come down. Okay, good. It didn't actually take us very far. Lovely. Where did your bomb go, sir? How can you do that? How did you launch it out of the wall? I don't understand. Give me your scroll. Eat them, little man. We're going with, let's see. We'll get a little bit more HP. We're going to go for survival here. Break this, eat. Run up this tower here. There you go. He's going so slow, it's great. Ah, I didn't get to kill him, that's okay. We'll get you next time, bud. Can y'all kill him? Thank you. Leg hugger, I am a little disappointed, okay? You're super, super cute, but your functionality, at least with me as your owner, is subpar. Little invisibility, always love that. Why would you give me a bow and not a necklace? Explain that to me. Explain that. We'll go for brutality. Couldn't get him. Why do you come back? How'd you do that? You never come back. Okay, he didn't come back. I'm scared. I'm not sure if I understand what just happened there. Let's take a look and see if we missed any starred enemies, which oh no, we got the starred enemy. Let's see if we missed any scrolls. There is one in the tower to the far right. So let's go ahead and teleport down to this area right here. And we'll go explore this tower. We'll pick up the scroll of power. Good job, little man. Oh! What is causing the poison? Is it it's probably my bombs, right? Here's the scroll. Should be all of them now. I was scared. I ran away. I was like, oh, retreat. Retreat. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Gotta stay hydrated. Man. Didn't get the 60 kill bonus. That's okay. Oh, let me see if I can change little man's stats. No, I can't. I cannot. Not that it would make sense anyways to do so. I'm not gonna do that. We'll leave it. What's creating those poison clouds though? That's what I would like to know. I don't know. Something that we're doing. Let's go kill the timekeeper. An error of just 1,000th of a second in the calibration of the clock would have serious consequences. Can only imagine. Cat's going crazy. No, okay. I don't have a shield, so I can't parry anything. My cat's going nuts right now. You're not going to have a chance to really have a phase 2, Missy. I apologize ahead of time. That was phase 2. This won't end well. Couldn't have said it better myself. We're going to be super powerful. I love it. Come on, little man. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. Wait. No, I guess this will be correct because we have the key. And he said to meet at the castle. So after the clock tower, there's nowhere else you can go. So the only other thing would have been possibly going to a different area. But let me see. Ugh. Hope I didn't mess that up. Come on. I'll pay you a little 20 cells. Get out of here. Okay, we need to be careful here, because I'm already in like muscle memory mode. Nope, we're not going to the derelict distillery. I've only been like 3 or 4 times anyway, so not doing that. This is it. Okay, so with the key, we can go ahead and unlock this. I don't even see it on my person, but I do have it. The crowned key. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, cool. So now, what do we do? The light tower. I just want to say, take a moment to say, I predicted this in my lore video that was done like 6 or 7 months, or however, whenever this DLC came out, I decided, okay, I'm going to do lore on it. And I guessed that whoever the queen was, that she would be hiding at the top of the light tower. And that is where I believe the scarecrow was heading towards as well before he transformed. Because I think they had a little thing going on. A little thing. So I just want to say, I predicted that. I'm super excited about it because as a lorist and a theorist, that is one thing you want to see every once in a while, that you're right. That your theories and your conjectures and all that work going into those ideas actually is correct. And it's so cool. This area is really scary. Alright, so, oh hey, there we go, nice, look. Sail to the infested shipwreck. So you came. We'll set sail as soon as you're ready. Be advised that what's lurking in the shipwreck is really unsavory even by my standards. But I'm sure you didn't come that far to get cold feet, did you? I did not. My feet are warm. So we're going to the infested shipwreck. Flungui, Magna, Staffy, Dober, Waggle, Naffin, whatever. Fuck. That's crazy. I'm not sure what that lore is. I'm sure that the developers at this point were just like, throw in some flavor text, and they just threw it in there. It's either a different language, or we're going to get into some Lovecraftian stuff, or it's a joke. Iceberg right ahead. Reach the shipwreck for the first time. Super exciting. Oh, there's a bunch of shrimpies. Those big ugly shrimp are there. What do you do? What do you do? Why is everybody mad at me? Why do they hit so hard? I'm not gonna stomp down and do all that stuff I normally. I've never been here before, so I want to be cautious. I don't want to step on any spikes or anything either. Like so. See, if I would have stomped down there. Why are you powerful? Okay, you're not that powerful. Okay. Die. So he has to throw an entire anchor at us. That's why he's so slow. And that's fine. We'll let him be slow. A map part. Okay. So I'm assuming we need several map parts so we can maybe find a secret area or a secret item in this area. I like the secrets. Very similar to the roses and the moon lilies and the puppies and the kitties. We got a bunch of map parts. Okay, we got 3 map parts now. Die! Why don't you die? I want my shrimp to evolve. What the hell? Oh my gosh. No! He hits really hard. I imagine we need to go up, so I'm going to go down so that we can explore everything. I don't want to bypass anything, but there's another shrimpy. Get the leg hugger to kill an armored shrimp. You're not my family. That's right, I'm your family. Oh, rats. Hell yes. Get out of here. Ugly things. Fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not get blown up by these guys. Oh, you're everywhere. Why are they everywhere? Good gosh, there's so many rats. Well, guess I wasn't a pirate in a previous life. Get out of here. We got the hand hook blueprint. This area is massive. And I see a scroll, shrimp's life bar, so he's dead. Very good. What am I supposed to do with all my beautiful map pieces? There's another shrimp up above. Come here. Those things are gonna hit so hard in like upper boss stem cells. I'm gonna be so sad about that. Wow, this area is huge. I love it. I'm getting a little more confident, so I'm stomping around, you know, acting all tough and stuff. Should be something there. No? No? Right when I thought I was getting used to it. No! Alright, so I feel like I've come full circle. Lighthouse, hell yeah. Alright, so now we know what the lighthouse is. Perfect. Oh, shrimp guy. Rats. Got rid of those as quickly before my eye could register it. So I did not want to see that for too long. If I can trick myself into thinking they're not real. Just kidding. Let's go with brutality. We have a ton of stats. I wish I had more survival. That'd be fantastic. That's okay. We're going to do fine. Still dealing quite a bit of damage. There you go. Oh my gosh, I fell in a pit of spikes there. That's not good. That's where that can hurt you really bad. I just learned. You don't want to stomp down on those little weak pieces, I guess. Wow. That deals a ton of damage. Okay. I'm fine. Fine with what we have. Okay, so what have we missed so far? There is another map piece around here somewhere. Yikes, okay. So now we have a mysterious map. I'm not sure what that does. I want to test if I slam on this, does that... Huh. Maybe when they throw their anchors, that's what makes it break. I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay, so that's the lighthouse. I don't need to go there yet. Wow, this area is huge. Definitely a ton we haven't explored on this side, so let's go here really quickly. Go to the left. See if we can use this map of ours. I'm not going to stomp anymore because I'm kind of scared now. Shield would be very nice for the big shrimp guys. Whoa, that's not good. We gotta heal. I did not realize I could throw it that far. Alright, so we need to be careful because the map... I need to learn what the map is for. So we need to be careful because we're gonna have a ton of health left. He attacks very quickly. There There you go. Okay, that guy's taken care of pretty much. Treasure. Don't need that. A very big area. We still haven't knocked out the explorer's instinct just yet, so that means there's still stuff we've yet to see. So we can go up here, and then I saw a second area that we can explore as well. So let's go up here and see if hopefully we can get that explorer's instinct and see if there's anything we're missing. I want to see if we can use the map somehow. There you go. I thought I saw him throw a bomb. Thank you. Okay, so now a merchant and some other stuff. It's okay, we're gonna search it anyways. Why not? We need to search all the areas because I'm not quite familiar with this area at all, and I want to see if there's any secrets. We have the map. Just not sure how to use it just yet. There you go. All those guys have been taken care of. I don't see anything that seems to require a map. And I can't, like, you know, there's nothing on the item. I can't see anything. Like, I can't use the item or anything. So, interesting. There's a few enemies we left behind. That's not too big of a deal. This is probably where the secret is right there. That's probably where the map somehow opens up that wall or something. I thought I saw something else on this other side, though. This. I see that there's a key, so maybe the map serves as a key? Not entirely sure yet. We need the forked key. Okay. The forked key. If I need to, I'll go back and kill all the rest of the enemies that we missed. Let's see. So we're going to go right here instead, and we're going to go down and to the left. Actually, down and to the right. Nope, there you go. Why is this area so peaceful? No enemies here. Very strange. Oh, great. There's a little shrimp guy. I don't know why it's freezing on me. Don't do that. Nothing up here. Okay, we're gonna go down safely. Another map part. So maybe the map will show us where the fork thing is. Let's see. So nothing yet. Still not quite sure how to use the map. Nothing there. More treasure. Don't need the root grenade. Alright, so what? Let's see. What am I missing? Got more map parts. That's locked by something. I don't know how to unlock just yet. I'm going to go ahead and destroy the enemies that we failed to defeat in the first little playthrough. Like these right here. How do you get to these guys? That's interesting. Well, let's see. What other area could we approach from? Trying to see if there's a hole through the wall we can jump through, but I don't see anything like that. Okay. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Those two enemies there seem locked off. And we have this one over here. No more map pieces. There seems to be something kind of tucked away in a little cubby area over here. There you go, this little guy. I don't know why you're doing that slow down stuff. I don't like it. Don't like it. Nothing there. Okay, So there is something vital that we're not understanding. Hey, there's the X on the map. I can't believe I didn't even see that. See that there's an X right there by the teleport point that we're next to. So let's see. Maybe since we have the complete map, it shows that X marks the spot, right? We got the forked key, guys. Excellent. So once you have the map pieces, just check on your map and you can see it. Very cool. I wonder. Wonder. That's fine. I'm going to check something out before we open that door, though, okay? There seem to be two enemies over here as well. I don't know if they're going to be locked off. Like, yeah, there's an elite. How do we get to him? Let's see. Down here, maybe. He evolved. Oh, he looks great. He's huge. This one is better. I do like the toxic cloud, but it only procs when I get hit. Wow, he looks great. Shrimpy. My guy. Oh, whoops. Alright, so now we need to go to the locked door, which should be right over here. Now we have the forked key. We're going to go ahead and unlock this door. And down we go. Ooh. What a beautiful pedestal. That trident must have belonged to someone important. Well, anyway. Oh, nice. We got the Abyssal Trident. Gosh, it does a ton of damage. The second attack is a charge that inflicts critical damage after a few moments. Interrupt it with the last attack to deal critical damage. The second attack is a charge. Okay. Interrupt it with the last attack. Oof. But we're dealing so much more damage right now. Let's just check it out. Well, that's the Abyssal Trident. It looks awesome. I mean, it looks crazy. So that charged attack there, if you interrupt it, it's a literal charge. You can do a critical. Very nice. Okay, I like it. Like it a lot, but I hope you don't need that to get like the true ending or something, because that's gonna suck. Because I totally just destroyed it. Broke it down. I don't know how to get to those two enemies that we saw up there. Maybe you use the trident, right? Who knows? But we're going to the lighthouse. We are heading to the lighthouse now. And hopefully, in between this path, we'll have a kind of hub area. Excellent. Path to the lighthouse. No, nope. Really, it doesn't smell any better here than anywhere else on the island. All right. The last attack throws the target behind you. Let's check out the hook, just because. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and heal. We took a lot of damage in that area. It wasn't easy at all. I'm sure the lighthouse will be just as difficult, so let's be very careful. Rumor has it that before the outbreak, certain spots of the shoreline were highly sought after by the island's aristocracy. Less so today. Yeah, we know a lot about the aristocracy. They did the same thing for the biome that has to do with the morass of the banished. A lot of beautiful plants, a lot of greenery, but they just didn't appreciate it. Reach the lighthouse for the first time. Wait, can I, what? Why are you clinging funny? Okay, I can't go there. We're gonna reach the lighthouse. What? I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. Oh gosh. The lighthouse. Oh my gosh. Did I just die? No, I didn't. We're gonna have some trouble here. Oh my gosh. Can you please hurt her? Damn it. The lighthouse is on fire. Where'd she go? She's not chasing us anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this thing is literally on fire. Probably second phase, right? Calliope. Alright, that's one down. Uh-oh, she can heal up too. This level is insane. No secrets or anything like that, but definitely more focused on the boss battles. Euterpe. Oh, no, no, no. Taking some heavy damage here. Oh my gosh, this literally is nothing like we've ever played before. It's really cool though. I don't trust myself to jump outside. Okay. I will eat this, thank you. The sausages. Now we're facing off with Calliope and Euterpe. Girl, if you don't stop. Alright, my little shrimp guy. We need to survive this. And Cleo. Cleo looks really feisty. Oh gosh! Why are you so angry? Okay, this is great. Get out of there. Oh no. Gotta keep moving. This is great. This is like a total like chase scene. I love it. Get out of there. Come on, we gotta survive. Eat the meat and heal. We're gonna fight all three, I bet. Nice to have a shield, that's for sure. Nice, one of them died. Okay, I'm jumping up here, brosif. Please die. Oh, you just don't want to die, do you? Get out of here. All three of them dead. You finished the lighthouse. Whoa, that level was amazing. That level was so amazing. We did it, guys. Delayed hedgehog outfit. Oh, no way. Sonic style? I bet. Path to the lighthouse's top. The collector will provide you with invaluable assistance if you can reach him. The collector. Man, I don't know. I don't trust him. Can't talk to these guys. Whoa, all the beautiful stuff. How to move at a faster pace. The Gilded Yumi fires large arrows that push enemies, stuns, and inflicts. Oh, it's probably based off who you defeat last. I guarantee that. It's very like Smo and Ornstein. Wow. Oh, I can't wait. Costumes. I'm a costume guy, though. Why? You're the collector. Help me, bro. He didn't want to talk anymore. Is that the mutation, dude? It is. I do want to reset my mutations. I want to get like the biggest health possible. So I think I need to be careful because my Joy-Con drift is going crazy right now. So I don't want to accidentally pick the wrong one. Soldier's resistance should be huge. Dead Inside would be good too. I think we'll go with Vengeance again. 67 damage dealt for 8 seconds. Okay, after being wounded. I like that. Let's see. This is the crazy one. Do we do that? Disengagement, or do we do something that further increases our life? Just go with this. I really hope... Okay, I was going to say, do I not have... What does it say? I'm torn between a great sense of accomplishments and profound chagrin. What is that? Shame, perhaps? Embarrassment? Alright, we should be good. Gosh. The Collector. I don't understand that little thing it was talking about. You should be able to reach the Collector? I don't know. You have a clear view of the island's coast from here. Broken ships here, broken ships there. We've reached the top of the lighthouse. We did it. Now all we need to do is not die. I should have got disengagement. A sparkle in the night. Reach the crown for the first time. Here comes the interloper. After all the Malaise has done to the kingdom, you should realize that we cannot allow anything to leave the island. But I guess you're beyond reasoning now. I'm sorry, but I have to stop this folly right here, right now. Know that I won't take any pleasure in killing you. As she laughs. shall I send you back? How many times are you going to fill the screen? I can't believe I just died. I need to heal. I guess the die is cast then. Spartan kick. He sees his ship. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. They look like they're infected with the malaise too, or something worse. We got the Queen's Rapier. Oh my gosh, that was the end? You beat the Queen. She was not that hard, actually. I almost died. She actually beat me, but I'd had the resurrection mutation, so we were able to survive. I can't. What is happening? You know that the stupid leg hugger was in the way. I was like, get out of the way, little guy. So not necessarily a happy ending, that's for sure. But I will definitely be able to do some lore on that. There are still, I feel like, some secrets that we need to discover. I'm not quite sure. But that was definitely an interesting alternate ending. Trying to escape, but we can't escape because she's trying to prevent us. And then we see a boat, and there's other types of people. And the thing is, the boat didn't come from the island, so how were they also, like, undead, you know? It wasn't the Malays, right? So, wow. But anyways, that was freaking amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining in on that. I'll be able to put some content together, start analyzing the lore, and I'll even put some guides on how to obtain certain things that we found during the run. And that'll, of course, be on the main channel. So go to the About Me on my Twitch page. And in there, you'll see the VODs and guides. That YouTube channel has all of the videos on demand and every single one of my edited guides. So you guys can find certain items, boss strategies, etc. So that'll be there for your viewing pleasure. And then, of course, on my main channel, which is also on my About Me and the other channels links, you'll see my main channel is there. That's going to feature all the lore for this new content. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If you guys are watching and you enjoyed, please be sure to follow, as I'm trying to get to affiliate. So we are approaching the 20 mark, and we're trying to get to 50. So it's always appreciated. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Today, I opened up some new content for Dead Cells. Today, I made it all the way to the top of the lighthouse. And today, I found the new ending for Dead Cells, the Queen and the Sea DLC. And what the fuck have you done lately? It's the Inhuman one signing out. I'll catch you guys next time.